The most fun I've ever had modifying a vehicle is on a Jeep, and that's because the market when it comes to aftermarket lighting is completely booming, and you know it's also saturated. If you're gonna upgrade your taillights, what do you choose? There's so much on the market, but there's a lot of garbage. That being said, we're going to test 3 different taillights. We're gonna show you guys all of the functions, all of the features, and I want you guys to decide what's best. The Oracle taillights, the new Morimoto LED taillights, or the Alpharex taillights. It's a taillight, and arguably the most important thing is how do they look? Do you like the styling? Do you like the functions and the features? So that being said, let's first dive into the features of each one. Let's start with this one right here, the Oracle taillight. I'm gonna be real with you guys for a second. I didn't want to include this in this video, but it's damn popular. I don't know why, I guess probably because it's super flush and the fitment is different than your original lights. But when it comes to the features, it actually looks like garbage. In my opinion, I don't like how inconsistent the parking light is. And unfortunately, that parking light is also the turn signal. So you don't get all these really cool features. It's kind of lackluster once you get it on your vehicle. Now, yes, the fitment is the unique factor. The fitment is the reason you would even purchase this product probably. The reverse lights, they are right here, and they were extremely bright. I'll give them that. But other than that, I am not a huge fan of this taillight. And if you ask anybody who has actually installed the Oracle taillights, they're going to tell you, yeah, it's great. I am on my 3rd set because they failed, but other than that, they're great. The Oracle taillight we ordered was the red lens version, but you can also get it in a tinted version as well. If you do have those cross traffic sensors, you can swap them over from your original taillights to these taillights. The only problem is the positioning of that sensor is straight back. It's not on the side like your original taillights had it, which is a major problem. What's the good in having these sensors in your taillights if they're facing backwards? Nothing. Oracle does offer a 1-year warranty, so keep that in mind. Now this is what the all-new Morimoto XB taillight looks like. As you can see, it's not quite as flush when it's mounted to the vehicle, but this is what parking light looks like. And on the top and the bottom of this taillight, you're gonna notice it's much more consistent than the Oracle. Another thing I really like about this taillight compared to the Oracle is the C shape here. It's got a brake and turn signal, and it's right there. It's not using the parking lights as the brake and turn signal as well. And in the center, you've got this reverse light, and it's super bright when you're backing up. Now, if that wasn't enough reverse light output out of the XB taillights, the driver's side taillight on the back side has this little plug. And this plug here allows you to connect that Morimoto backup light boost bar, which gives you another 2,700 lumens of light output in the back of your vehicle when you're reversing. And it doesn't just centralize all of that light output, it actually disperses it to make it more usable when you're backing up. The one last thing I wanted you to pay attention to is the location of the blind spot sensor. As you can see, when this thing's installed, it actually replicates your stock taillight, even though it's a more thin taillight than that of your stock LED taillight. It puts the blind spot sensor exactly where it needs to be, facing out, to actually keep you safer. If you did choose that optional backup light boost bar from Morimoto, it's plug and play and produces another 300% of light output in the back of your vehicle. On these taillights, Morimoto offers an industry-leading 5-year warranty. The Morimoto XB taillight is available in a smoked lens version or a red lens version like you see here. Now here is the taillight from Alpharex, and honestly, I am all for this taillight. Yeah, it's a lot more chunky than the Morimoto and a lot more chunky than the Oracle taillight when it comes to fitment. However, look at this startup feature. As you can see, it's got a startup feature. First off, neither one of these other taillights had the startup feature. On the top and the bottom, they light up for the brake light, and then your turn signal is actually a sequential turn signal. You got this little turn signal right in the center. Your reverse light, when you hit that, is right on the bottom, so it switches from your brake to your reverse. Honestly, I think these are really cool when it comes to features. The reverse light output wasn't my favorite. I wish it was just a little bit brighter, but let's all be honest, it doesn't have to do anything with performance when you're upgrading your taillights. It really comes down to how does it look? Does it make your Jeep look cool? If yes, that's the one maybe you should go with. Alpharex offers a 2-year warranty with this taillight, and I did notice that they've got a red lens version, a black version, and this clear lens version. If you're gonna spend your hard-earned money on a taillight for your Jeep, you've gotta get a good value. Prices change all the time, but at the time of this video, the Oracle taillight was around $430 to $455, depending on where you purchase it from. If you wanted the Morimoto taillight, you'll be spending about $395 for the set. And lastly, if you like the Alpharex as an upgrade for your taillights, they came in at around $450. So let's recap. These taillights are some of the best taillights that you can find on the market. I'm just going over all of the features so that way you guys don't have to buy all 3 sets just to try them on your own personal vehicle. If you're going to base your entire opinion on which taillight is the best, based off of warranty, Morimoto had the 5-year warranty, Alpharex had a 2-year warranty, and those Oracle taillights had the 1-year warranty. So in that case, Morimoto would win. As far as brightness goes in the reverse, Oracle did have probably the brightest reverse light output. It didn't spread very far, but it definitely was bright. As far as style goes, it's arguably the most important part of upgrading your vehicle. I'm gonna leave that one up to you guys. I really like the look of the Alpharex taillight and the Morimoto taillight. It's kind of a toss-up which one I would rather have on my personal Jeep. Hopefully this helps you guys in the buying process. We are owned by the same organization that owns Morimoto lighting, but it's really my mission to be as unbiased as possible when covering a bunch of taillights so that way you guys can definitely get the right thing for your Jeep. We love Jeeps at Headlight Revolution. We go to Jeep Invasion. We can't wait to go to the next Jeep Invasion. We've also tested a ton of different aftermarket lights for the Jeep. Headlights, side markers, and so much more. Go to headlightrevolution.com. Type in your year, make, and model, and we'll see you guys over there.